I know, like, my hair looks so terrible, but I just did something random with it because, I don't know, I just feel like whenever it's, like, down, it's just so, I just hate it. I feel like it's ruining my makeup look today. What I wanted to talk about was something going around on TikTok where people are calling alternative the new basic or the new mainstream thing. I know I'm only a 16-year-old. I'm not going to spew out a bunch of wisdom, but I would consider myself alternative, so I wanted to just put my 2 cents in. So if you don't like teenagers talking or sharing opinions, then just don't watch this video. In my opinion, I don't feel like alternative is becoming mainstream. Well, yes and no. I feel like on TikTok it might seem like it's becoming the new basic because that's just what happens with trends. I feel like the alternative style has, you know, it became a trend and so everyone wanted to follow it, obviously. So maybe on TikTok it's becoming a little mainstream, but you have to understand that alternative is an umbrella, whatever you call it, an umbrella, I forget the word, but alternative is not just that. There is different styles, okay, but the styles are not just about fashion. It is really highly about music and politics, and I'm not here to talk to you about what makes you alternative and what makes you not. My point is, though, what people think is alternative is becoming more mainstream online. You can dress up as an alternative subculture, blah blah blah, but doesn't mean that you are. So I feel like a lot of people are just cosplaying as alternative, you know what I'm saying? Which is another reason why a lot of people are saying that it's becoming popular, but I don't actually think that real alternative is becoming popular. Just the style, one style of alternative is becoming popular, not the actual meaning and lifestyle of alternative. Because a lot of people online have been exposed for not actually following the alt lifestyle and like politics and all that stuff, which is why I believe that a lot of people are just cosplaying or pretending. And again, which is why alternative is not actually becoming popular. Just pretending to be alternative is. Like sort of looking the part, which just means like literally one popular style of alternative, but not actually following the alternative lifestyle and what it really means. And I feel that's a fact, really. And I feel like I'm kind of just saying nothingness. Like this video is about to be just a whole nothing burger. But in real life, when you go touch grass, it's really not mainstream. It's really not, especially in these little towns and everything. I live in a small town, and whenever I go outside with literally just like a black shirt or a little bit of eyeliner, anything more than mascara, if I wear that out, I get called emo, or I get looks, or I get made fun of, or laughed at, or whatever. It's funny because I have this Black Panther shirt that I've worn like 2 times because it's cute and it's off the shoulder, and I just like it. And it happens to be, the main color happens to be black because Black Panther. So I wore that out 2 times, and both of those times I got called emo. And not in like a good way, like not like in a good praising way, like, oh my gosh, you're so cool. No, I got laughed at. Someone sung an emo song to me. Yeah, I got made fun of. So, and in real life, this kind of alternative thing, these alternatives, styles and lifestyles and ways of thinking are not as praised as they are online. Online, it's a trend. In real life, I feel like everyone expects you to just go back to looking normal for in real life, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't think alternative is becoming mainstream. I think that maybe you just need to touch grass. There are people getting made fun of for being alternative, emo, goth, scene, whatever, every day. And even online too. It's not like it gets praised online all the time. Maybe if you look like a freaking goth mommy, if you look like that, then sure it's gonna get praised. Winged eyeliner, harsh nose contour, this kind of stuff is, yeah, sort of becoming mainstream online. But if you are, because this is not the only type of alternative, you guys. If you are a different alternative, the one that people are not getting used to, then you get made fun of, okay? Bitch, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I mean, I do know what I'm trying to say here, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, can you just just crawl into my brain so you know what I'm trying to say here? So I get made fun of in real life, but online I get praised most of the time. I mean, I still obviously get the weird comments every now and then, people calling me weird and creepy and blah blah blah, which I'm actually okay with. Thank you very much. It's not normalized, it's not mainstream if people are still getting made fun of it, for it. You're not really getting made fun of for wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Moral of the story, a type of alternative is becoming mainstream online, on the internet. One more thing I want to point out is that another reason why it seems to be becoming popular online is also because alt people have made a community where they can be themselves. You know, they just made a friendly little community and they all come together, support each other, blah blah blah. But it's harder to do that in real life. Real alternative, not saying that that's not real alternative, but like, I mean, other styles of alternative, and including the one that's becoming popular online, are still getting made fun of in real life when you go outside and touch grass. If it was becoming mainstream, I feel like I wouldn't be afraid to go outside wearing this type of look. When in my opinion, this is my normal. Like, this isn't even that bad. Like, this is literally not a big deal. But if I go out in public in my small town looking like this, you know I'm about to be barked at. So yeah, I feel like this whole video is literally a nothing burger. I'm sorry. And so many other people probably talked about this and they did so much better. But I don't know, I mean, it's not like I was intending for this to be a whole freaking deep dive on if it's going alternative or not. Now, this is just my 2 cents, okay? This is just my 2 cents, my personal experience. I still get made fun of in real life and online, and this isn't even, like, crazy, you know what I'm saying? And if it is getting more mainstream, sort of, I feel like that's a good thing because we're becoming more accepting of alternative people. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, really. It just becomes a bad thing when people think that alternative is literally just a style. Like, no, it's literally not. It is so much deeper than that. And if anyone says it's not that deep, yes, it is that deep. Sorry, but it is. Bye, and I'm sorry for this useless freaking video, but